Hi everyone, I hope you are very well today. I'm Karin Cascante. I'm going to speak to you about the War of the World of H.G. Wells. I'll start with the first meteor that hit the planet. It opened a large pit, creating a large meshes of sand and create different fires everywhere. And inside the pit, there was a cylinder that generated a metallic noise. And Ogilvy careful approach that pit and saw a circular and rotated slowly on the surface. And he saw some men inside and he tried to help them, but that was impossible because the metal have a hard radiation. Later, the cylinder was unscrewed, the lid opened, and something with luminous eyes and gray tentacles appeared. Moving in the shadows, and people got scared and screamed. Then this green mass was trying to slowly get out of the cylinder. This thing had a V-shaped mouth, was visible, and hiding behind trees was a good choice for the people. On Saturdays, troops ran around the mouth, awaiting the arrival of the cannons. From the pit came sounds of hammering and extensive smoke screen. Later, when the man was at home with his wife, they heard noises and saw the tops of the trees burn. This action made that them want to take refuge elsewhere. They went to the Leatherhead and hid with cousins. All the people were running, and gunshots were heard, and there were fires everywhere. He took his wife to Leatherhead and then came back. On the way. He saw some storm clouds and green flames caused by projectile. He saw lighting and in the distance a giant tripod of the big size, and it was a metal with steel wires hanging from the sides. A second tripod appeared and hurting the horse that he was riding, throwing, throwing him into a dish of water. The machine walked so close to him and he had a kind of the bronze that had a spun around him, and then the count of the object which had been sent from Mars, and they leaned over. He lived a terrifying journey trying to survive of the toxic smoke, and he met a soldier and a priest too that who was trying to survive about that. The Martians have a head about 5 feet in diameter, from which 16 slender tentacles protruded. The face consists of two hawk eyes, and they have no nose, and their hearing apparatus was an almost transparent surface behind their head. Um, They were only brains and tentacles. They had no digestive system and sexual organs. They didn't need sleep, and they can't work or couldn't work like 24 hours a day. They feed on human blood. When he became calmer, he returned to the place where he lived, and on a way they found motionless Martian machines. Arriving at a hill which had served as a refuge of the Martians during the first day of the war, he saw the machine stop and a dozen Martians lined up and all died. The man returned home looking for his wife, who was waiting for him sadly at home. But finally, they could to get back together. Apparently, the Martians died uh, for a bacteria from the human corpse against which they had no defenses. Um, it's not known whether the Martians think that we could not conquer the Earth, and probably he decided to come back to his planet or Venus, for example. Um, but we don't know if we are alone in this universe. In my personal opinion, I think the Martians are not exist, but I think I'm a believer in the life in the other planets. I think we are not alone in this universe. And about the Martians, probably can exist, but I'm not sure if this um, in their characteristics or shape or description is the image that we have. But probably I think we are not alone, and that's all. Thank you.